My faith story, like many others in the sanctuary, is still being written. I've heard it said that no one truly finishes their faith journey, and I believe it. So far, my journey with God has been shaped by the beautiful people of this congregation and our experiences together. It is one of blood and one of good. Through the unconditional, radical love and compassion practiced in this congregation, I have come to form my faith in the good of God. Although I do not fully understand my personal relationship with Him, I know that I see God's love every day through the small and random acts of kindness in this church and in the world. Although I try to live my life in positivity, seeing the good in the world, sometimes I slip up. In the face of tragedy, I have struggled with God's goodness and love. I questioned how our God, one full of love and compassion and care, could let thousands die in natural disasters, or how He has let so many young and beautiful lives end much too soon. I have questioned my faith in God's goodness. 2 years ago, a friend and teammate of mine died in a car accident. She was a freshman in college and the best days of her life, on her way to celebrate Mardi Gras in the great city of New Orleans. After her accident, I struggled and continue to struggle with God's will in our lives. I keep asking myself why He couldn't have intervened, why He took the brightest, most joyful, and lively human I've ever met away before she would begin her life. One night, about a year later, after an exercise and meditation at a youth group retreat, I thought to find meaning in all of the tragedy in the world and couldn't. I broke down and found a friend to help me see God's love and meaning. Fortunately, I was with the people who loved me most, my youth group, and they were there to remind me that since this tragedy will inevitably strike, and it's up to us to find the meaning. I have come to see that the meaning often presents itself through a rallying community, a cautionary tale, or simply a sense of appreciation for the good in our lives. I've been a worrier my whole life. Sometimes I forget to see the good and worry about the bad that could happen. One night, when I was particularly worried about something in my life, my mom told me to have faith. Simply to have faith. She didn't say who or what to have faith in. She didn't say how. She simply said to have faith. I interpreted this faith as believing good things. I have faith that good things will happen if I'm open and loving to the world. Eventually, my faith evolved into truly trusting and believing the world is a good place. God appears in my life through all the good that I see. I've grown to trust in God and His goodness and believe that eventually, if we never lose hope in the goodness of the world, good things will happen. Maybe not right away, and maybe not when they seem absolutely needed, but they will happen. I've grown to believe that God presents His love when He knows we need it most, rather than when we think we need it most. A certain youth leader once explained her philosophy of good. It's simple. The more good you put to the world, the more there is to be shared. I've tried to live by this rule of good. As my faith journey has just begun, I cannot truly explain my relationship with God as I've yet to figure it out.